How's it going, guys? It's MTG Mondays, and I'm back with another EDH deck tech. Today we're going to go over my Narset Enlightened Master deck. There is Narset right there. She's 6 for a 3/2, first strike hexproof. Whenever she attacks, you exile top 4 cards of your library. Until the end of the turn, you can cast non-creature cards exiled with her without paying their mana costs. So she makes really big spells, able to be cast, for nothing. So that's pretty good. First, we'll start off with the lands. We'll start off with the non-basic lands. We've got Arcane Lighthouse, Temple of the False God, Reliquary Tower, Myriad Landscape, Care Keep, Command Tower, Is it Boilerworks, Burrow's Guild Gate, Clifftop Retreat, Ancient Amphitheater, Azorius Chancery, Calciform Pools, Temple of the Enlightenment, Glacial Fortress, Celestial Colonnade, and Hallowed Fountain. Okay, then we'll go to the basic lands. We've got 7 islands, 5 mountains, and 4 plains. Alright, so because it says you can cast non-creature spells without paying its mana cost, I play very little creatures in the deck. So I play Dualcaster Mage, Izzet Chronarch, Scrivener, Warden of the Eye, and Hellkite Charger. Hellkite Charger's in there to get the extra attack phases, so you can keep exiling 4 cards and playing a bunch of spells. So I've got a little bit of counterspell magic in here. I've got Pact of Negation, Arcane Denial, and Last Word. A little bit of goodness cards. We've got Cyclonic Resonator, which will copy her ability and make it so you exile 8 cards, excuse me. Ponder to rearrange top cards of your library. Same thing with Preordain, and Brainstorm is probably the best because you can put those big mana cost spells that you have in your hand back on top. Next is some just really good cards to play in here, in no real specific order, but we got Cyclonic Rift. Unfortunately, you can't do Overload with her, but that's okay. Mizium Mortars, Detention Sphere, Frantic Search. Being able to play this for free and being able to untap 3 lands is pretty good in this deck. We've got some protection for her with Swiftfoot Boots and Lightning Greaves. Now we're going to go on a little bit more protection just to keep Narset safe. We've got Dolmen Gate, Bubble Matrix. Frozen Aether kind of just keeps us safe, because we do play so little creatures, and she often is tapped because she attacks a lot. Lightmine Field. I only really ever have 1 to 2 creatures ever attacking, and if I have 2 creatures attacking, I usually won't play Lightmine Field because she only has 2 toughness, but play that. And Dissipation Field. Whenever a permanent deals damage to me, return it to its owner's hand. This is really, really nice against tokens and whatnot. So, we want to try to get her out there as fast as possible, so I have quite a few mana rocks in the deck just in order to kind of accelerate her out. So, I'll start with Everflowing Chalice, Soul Ring, Mind Stone, Azorius Signet, Commander Sphere, Coalition Relic, Chromatic Lantern, Pristine Talisman, Unstable Obelisk, Worn Power Stone, Gilded Lotus, and Dreamstone Hedron. Now, of course, all these can be cast with her, which is nice, but it's better to get some of these cheaper costing ones just to get her out way faster in turn 6. I've got 1 Planeswalker for the deck, and it's Zvenser. He can do some pretty cool stuff with most of the cards in the deck. He can reset some counters on things. He can effectively untap Narset so she can defend. And there's a few other things you can do, but he also makes things unblockable, which is pretty cool. So if I take infinite turns, somehow I can just keep hitting him for 3. Or infinite attack phases, excuse me. Relentless Assault is another attack phase. Give you another attack phase thing. The rest of the things I'm going to go through are stuff that will be cast with her, that be able to be cast with her, and things that we want to cast with her. So it would be like Relentless Assault, Past in Flames to get some of the stuff that you've already cast back. Fell the Mighty, destroy things that are bigger than her. Time Warp takes extra turns. I put Master of the Way in there. It seemed pretty good because I'm getting Enter the Infinite pretty soon, and so with Enter the Infinite and Master of the Way, that's just an ability to just deal a lot of damage to one target. Recurring Insight draws you a bunch of cards. Walk the Aeons takes another turn. Incite Rebellion, a way to get rid of some stuff. Spell Twine, get stuff back. Mind's Desire is really good in this deck because the storm gets insane really fast. Blatant Thievery, I play this deck a lot in multiplayer, so Blatant Thievery takes stuff pretty easily. Fury of the Horde, Knowledge Exploitation, get some stuff from your opponent's deck, you can play it for free. Temporal Mastery, Insurrection, steal all their creatures and every creature, untap it and they attack. Alpha Brawl, it can clear a field pretty well. Beacon of Tomorrows, with this and Enter the Infinite, when I get that, it's kind of an infinite lock. You draw your entire deck, you play Beacon of Tomorrows, only if you're not going to draw an extra card each turn, which is good because I don't have anything like that in here. But with Beacon of Tomorrows, you just keep taking an extra turn. Archangel's Light, this is a way to gain a lot of life and shuffle a lot of the cards that you've played with her ability back into the deck. Let's see, Dragonstorm, this is just in there as a tutor to get out the Hellkite Charger. Usually after that happens, it's pretty much game over because she attacks so much. And being able to cast it for free is fine. Even if you don't have Hellkite Charger in there anymore, you can cast it just to shuffle your deck. Storm Herd, Time Stretch, take 2 turns. Omniscience is amazing. Being able to play the big spells that are stuck in your hands is pretty relevant. Staff of Nin. I guess this is the only one that makes me draw extra cards. So, Spina Bifida. Fool's Demise is another protection for Narset. It is pretty good in my opinion. If she dies, it goes back to my hand and she comes back into play. If Fool's Demise goes away from the battlefield to the graveyard, you return it to my hand. So it's a pretty good protection. Confiscate, take something. I have Cast Through Time in there. It only works with stuff that you play out of your hand, but that's alright. Here is Decree of Silence, the one I can reset some counters with Venser, which is pretty cool. Chaos Warp takes care of some pesky things. Beacon of Destruction, just some extra damage. And Prophetic Bolt. Well, that's the deck, guys. Go ahead and tell me what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time.